let's get back to it. This is the new shotgun. Ooh, okay, well, I don't know if these enemies are good to compare this with, but that specific shot did a good amount of damage. Let's see what it looks like when I just shoot other enemies. I mean, it's good when it's good, but it's not great. I'm only doing 500 for critical hits. So, I mean, compared to the other shotgun I have, yeah, 500 I don't think is anything to write home about or really write anywhere except to say aloud, which isn't quite writing, is it? See, that critical did 400 damage, and it's probably more worth my time to use. So, with that, hey, that wasn't very nice of you. No. I see what you're trying to do. None of that now. There we go. Good boy. How do I get back to the area that I always once wanted to go? I can't seem to do critical hit damage with rocket launchers, so that's news to me. Shops have new inventory. Oh, I imagine that means that the item of the day is done. I'm trying to get through this little area. There we go. Successfully done. Another mountain goat accomplishment achieved. Okay, now here we are at the ledge, which I was trying to get up earlier. Now we can try to do so. There we go. Successful attempt at getting up this ledge. Really wasn't that difficult once you had the right equipment for the job. That's really what climbing is, just the right equipment for the job. Let's head back to, I assume, Patricia, and turn in our mission and find out what we're doing next in this crazy, wacky, wild world of Borderlands. Game of the Year Enhanced Edition for the PC. Don't know why I decided to say the whole name like that. I really want all y'all dead. Is that too much to ask? Just for all y'all to die? Yeah. I'm only happy when you're only dead. I really want to try this sniper rifle. Wow, that is a big fire. I don't know if fire really does all that much damage to these guys, but now they are on fire. Like it or not. Okay, I found the strangest invisible wall. This rock doesn't go any further. I've been running along this rock all the way this way, and just out of nowhere, it stops right here. Where are you going? Yeah, you're going into the explosion zone. Explosion, right? That sounds like a thing that could exist. I could argue it could exist. That's money over there. I'm gonna pick that up. I don't need money, really, in this game, but it's easy enough to run by something and pick it up, I think. No reason not to do it. You want me to get lost? Well, what about you turn into a big fiery explosion? What about that? Welcome to the Explo-Zone. Population, this here rocket launcher and you're their face. I picked up one of these health boosting shields. The capacity is a little lower, but let's see how it compares in practice. For the record, my current shield gives me 1,163 total hit points versus this new shield, which gives me 1,300 hit points exactly. So a little bit better and perhaps more worthwhile. Let's give it a try. Out with the old green rarity pangolin shield and in with the new blue rarity Torg shield. I'm excited. With that, we'll sell our new junk for $20,324. Our next waypoint was claimed to be closest to the underpass, so I think that means we are in fact heading to see Tannis. Let's grab a vehicle and get over there. There's of course enemies in this area, but these enemies have not increased their level as far as I know, meaning that they're only level 21. So I think, yep, sure enough, I can blow them up with a single hit. If anyone doesn't know, this little thing I do, that's my melee attack. So it doesn't have very much range, it just does damage. It does, what, 28 damage? 28. Okay, well, not so much. That did 221, 28. I'm trying to get a critical though. You can get criticals. Come on, right there. You have to really aim it. There we go. It's 2,347 damage for my melee attack. That's a good amount. If I can just stun them with doing, I don't know if the melee actually ever stuns them, but it does do criticals. Criticals are all I need right now. There's more rack in this area, but I'd want to grab that chest, because last time I was here, I think I got a pretty good gun from it. There's enemies somewhere. And they give me no experience. And by no experience, I mean 1 experience, but really, that's no experience. Parkour challenge. Always fun. And let's see what's in this chest. Hopefully something good, but, you know.
Look at all this stuff.
Can't always expect. I likely didn't show it, but I can assure you that this time there wasn't anything particularly useful to me, and it'll all be sold as junk. Let's see what Patricia has to say.
Greetings.
Greetings. This is the third piece of the vault key that you've brought me. We almost have the complete set now. Oh no, there's still one more. Once our vault key is completed, it will lead us to the location of the vault. There's just one more piece, and my sources tell me that Baron Flint has it. He lives on a giant digging machine in the salt flats. Wait, the gate to the salt flats won't open unless you find the silly little Claptrap doorman. My sources tell me he's trapped inside Old Haven, so maybe you'd better go and get him out of there first. Otherwise, I'll be stuck here with you. You know what, Patricia? That did hurt a little, but that's okay. I love you too much to let that get between us. Of course, that chair might get between us. I'm just going to give you a little wah. So, if you all remember, there was that Claptrap I tried to free back in Old Haven, but I did not do so successfully. Mainly because there was no way for me to free him at the time. But now there is a way, so he will be let free. Talking about freedom. Talking about freedom. Full disclosure, I am not incredibly excited to head back to Old Haven. That's probably been my least favorite place so far. But we are back now, and let's sell our junk while we're here. Maybe find some stuff along the way? Who knows? $22,468 for the 6 items I no longer have to carry. Which one is the real victory? All right, so we know where this Claptrap already is going to be, and we know where we would like to be, and we know that we would like to play. So really, there's nothing standing between us and our ultimate victory, except these fools. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go die. Well, that didn't work. Or did it? It didn't, but that did. Next on our list of people who are screaming because of who knows what reason, we have this man screaming again. They always scream. Why do they always scream? I'm just trying to show them my love and affection through things such as this bullet. So much screaming. Jeez, you'd think mercenaries would be better than to scream while they die. Whatever, I don't need that gun. That's the point. Yeah, snap. They're shooting at me. I don't like it when people shoot at me. Makes me angry. Well, makes me angry. Oh ho ho. What can I hit him with? Maybe one of these. See how he likes that. Oh, I had to reload. I just didn't expect one of those. Haha. I don't think I have too much trouble with these guys. It's just a matter of, you know, how much trouble do I want to have with them? Is he gonna drop another one of those? Can he even drop another one of those? There we go. Those are big boys. There's lots of big boys around here. Oh, that's right. I was gonna sell stuff. I was like, why did I look at that thing? Oh, come on. Well, I think turrets' best friends, or least best friends, maybe more so, is this rocket launcher that I grabbed. It seems to do lots of whoopsie daisy corrosive damage, which should be good against the turrets. Come on. There we go. You need to die, all of you. Man, look at all the guns this thing gives me. Why, I don't need this many guns. Oh, he died. And he's gonna give me his stuff that's too high level. Why is everything here like level 34? Is that missing? It appears to be missing. I missed there. That was due to my own fault. Now we're gonna try that again. Now, I want you to know. There we go. Finally, did something. Let's see how much I can sell all this junk I just picked up. Look, like, since coming here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pieces of junk. That's crazy. I don't think I've seen one that looks like this before. Looks kind of cool. Maybe I want this. What am I comparing it with? A shock versus a corrosive grenade? I guess if I want corrosive, I have this rocket launcher. So I'll just toss for now in the sell bin. Selling these 11 items for $39,867. Dollars that I don't really need unless you give me something to buy stuff. something worth buying, I guess, is more what I mean. What else is there? This thing, I always just mark these. No, I don't mark them as junk. Do I mark them as junk? Yes, I do. The reason I mark them as junk is because they aren't useful, but I'd rather just, there we go. So whatever health I was missing, I'll get back, even though I can get health back anytime with the special ability power that I have as Lilith. Excuse me, Lilith. I don't know why. I felt like that TH was not coming off my tongue the way I expected it to. Where are all these people wanting me dead? Why? I think this is a time to remember, and it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, and we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time, but times are gonna change. It's Billy Joel. I'm a big Billy Joel fan, in case that's never come up on the channel somehow. This is actually like the second time in this playthrough that I've quoted a Billy Joel song, I know that. He was like one of my first singer people that I listened to. Come on, and you'd think that would mean, you know, Patrick, you mean like when you were a little babble boy, like your parents listened to him and you're like, oh, I remember those times fondly. Nope, I'm talking about in high school. When I didn't like music until I started driving. And actually when I started driving, I didn't immediately start listening to music. I started with listening to comedy because we have a comedy radio station here in town. And it's 247 Comedy if you want to find it on, what's it called? Like iHeartRadio or whatever. It's 24 divided by 7 or /7 or however you want to do that. 24/7 Comedy. That's the radio station I listened to my junior year of high school. And then my senior year of high school, I decided to try out some music, see if maybe there was music I'd like somewhere in the world. And because I always liked singing, I sung ever since like 4th grade in elementary school. But it wasn't until this time that I actually like listening to music. And I just listened to the local radio, like pop stations or whatever. I guess not pop stations. I don't know what kind of radio stations I was listening to. Point is, every time I heard a song I like, I'd go home to my daddy and say, hey, daddy, what song was this? I heard this song on the radio. It's tons of fun. And he'd always tell me, oh, that's a Billy Joel song there, son. And be like, wow, Billy Joel. Maybe I'll listen to him some more. And eventually I did. And I owned 3 Billy Joel CDs, I think. 3? Does that sound about right? And those 3 CDs were the Glass Houses album, the Innocent Man album, the Stranger album, and then the 2 Best of Billy Joel CDs. So it's 5 CDs in total. I can't count. Let's see what this Claptrap has to say, and then I'll finish my story. He has nothing to say. Also, I'm slurring all over the place today. Don't know what that's about. Trying to talk too fast, I think.
Wow, you're not dead?
Nope. Oh. Well. Thank you, stranger. I would sing a song about your heroism, but I'm pretty sure that Crimson Lance would hear me and kill us both. They really hate music. Hey, how relevant. So, I'll just see you later at the gate to the Salt Flats. Bye now. Okay, well, bye. The little Claptrap doorman is freed, so you should now be able to enter the Salt Flats. Talk to the Claptrap once he's at the gate. It's time to go after Baron Flint, who punched my dog and stole a piece of the vault key. Did I mention he lives in the giant digging machine in the Salt Flats? He calls himself the leader of all the bandits. You'd like him, I think. Well, Patricia, if you think I'd like him, then he must be similar to you.
If the Lance are taking an interest in what we're doing, then things just got a lot more dangerous. For you, not for me. I'm safe and sipping a nice chamomile. They know the legend of the vault too, and it is unlikely they will simply let you walk in unopposed and cheerful. Also, I have butter cookies.
Ooh, can I have some butter cookies? Are those like open for, like, are you offering me butter cookies, or are you just letting me know that you got some good cookies going on over there? I would like to know which of those is the truth and which of those is the non-truth. Oh, this guy's finally here. You've discovered another defunct Claptrap robot. Could there be an unused repair kit somewhere in this town? There sure could be. And I already tried to find it the one time, and it wasn't there. That's okay. So you can see the difference between a green rarity Malawan sniper and a orange rarity Malawan sniper. It's a big damage difference. And elemental effect chance and, you know, other things. Oh. Well, that was a miss. That was not. Feel bad for his family. He probably can't have an open casket funeral with a face like that. Wow, there's a lot of guys. Well, let's try one of these. Bet you weren't expecting a reload? Come on. There we go. Get on top of it. Get with it, partner. There's so many people everywhere in this place. Crimson Lance really does not want me getting home alive. See my family. And I guess they're not getting home alive to see their families either, so we're even. Assuming they have families, I guess. They don't, not all necessarily have, well, everyone, not everyone. A lot of people probably have some sort of family. Oh my goodness, I already have to sell like half my storage. It's insane. But anyway, on top of all of that other stuff, okay, big explosion. So I don't know what the moral of my story was, but Billy Joel was one of the first, one of the first artists that I really felt like what is he doing over there? He just like T-poses for a second. He's like, well, I'm done. I got a rocket launcher from him though. That's good. My goodness, I need to get to the, anyway, yeah, Billy Joel. I don't really listen to as much Billy Joel anymore recently, just because I spent like a whole year listening to exclusively Billy Joel after that point. I just listened to those 5 CDs for the second year, I guess, of driving, before I decided to try out more music outlets. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. These guys drop so much. Oh my goodness. So if you hear me referencing Billy Joel a lot, it's just because I'm very familiar with a lot of his songs, and I have a goodly number of them memorized. Not that kind of memorized where you just sort of like, you ask me, say all the lyrics to it, and I do. The kind of memorized where it's like, if I'm listening to the song, then I can sing along with it through the entire thing. Just like the prompts of the music and stuff like that cause me to remember like, oh yeah, that's what's next in the song. So yeah. Or maybe I'll miss like the first word, but once you give me that, then it's like, yeah, I got the rest. That's the kind of memorized I'm talking. I have this purple rarity Atlas Shock Rain, but I don't like the rain grenades because of how long they take to, activate. So I'm not gonna keep it. Selling 17 items for $74,050. Done. Now I have a lot more space again to try to get this last thing. Luckily, since, as I said, I've already found it the one time, shouldn't be that hard to find it again. Don't like Mervs either. Man, of all the grenade types in this game, like I feel like just the contact grenades are my favorite, or even the sticky maybe. I don't know. Please don't attack me, everyone. I know you want to, but I don't want to deal with it. Woo! All the money. I don't remember exactly how I got up here before. I think it was just as simple as you go up here and you, turn around, jump through there, and there it is. See? Easy enough. This is a Claptrap repair kit. Jumper cables? Those might work. I mean, if that's all that it takes, then I don't know how he'd fix his leaking everywhere. That's okay. I mean, I think the Claptraps are supposed to be overdramatic. That's kind of like the simple jest that they're going for. So, who knows what his real problem is. It might be as simple as a jumper cables or whatever. Oh, man, it's too bad that's for the soldier. I really like to get more new stuff. It's kind of weird. Like, you get so much junk all the time. Like this, right? This is a shotgun. Does it compare to this shotgun? It does more damage, has better accuracy, shoots slower. Meh. Actually, it might be worth it. You know what? Whatever. We'll give it a try. I won't mark it for junk just yet. This one's a soldier. Doesn't do us any good. Merv, I don't really like just because it's too messy. Can't really hit what I'm trying to hit. Although they tend to hit everything else, which can be nice. It's just balance, everything. Everything's out balance, just what you're looking for. It's definitely Mervs are for someone. People that I've even played with people who really like Mervs. Oh, hello. Okay, don't know how I did that. Other than the game knows that I'm a mountain goat and just gives me these things nowadays. Just like, yep, you're a mountain goat, all right. What else can we say? Let's try using the shotgun a little bit so I can throw it away if I don't like it. Ooh, look at that tight range. Ooh, baby, that's kind of nice. The only thing is, I don't really know when I use shotguns. Like the other shotgun I have is more of like it does corrosive damage, so that's kind of nice sort of shotgun. I don't know. How quickly does this one fire? Oh, very slowly. Okay, well, there's that. Versus the other one fires like this speed, which is kind of nice. Because at this speed, you're really not getting much done. But, whatever. It does good damage, but I think like this thing, you can get more damage out per second. It's really just, I don't know, those kinds of things are always hard to figure out. Wish there was some sort of like Borderlands, which gun is better thing. You just put it in and calculates like DPS or whatever. Borderlands DPS, that's what I want. Funny how just when you think life can't possibly get any worse, it suddenly does. I think you ought to know I'm feeling very depressed. A guy finally gets a break from all the shooting and raping? Oh yes, these are desperate men. Just when he's having a rest, you come along and repair him. I suppose you want a reward for exposing me to more of this torturous existence. You know, his excitement at being repaired is really not connected to his story explanation of not wanting to be repaired.
The traveler will protect me. The traveler will protect me. The traveler will protect me.
Well, never mind then. I guess he wasn't that excited, but we are, because we got more storage. We're now at 36, which is a lot. I'm currently scrolling up. Jeez. Wow, that's a lot of storage. Anyway, should I keep this gun? I mean, let's try to figure this out. Okay, so just multiplying the damage times the damage multiplier, which I guess is whatever, the times 7. You know, like the top one would be 59 times 7 times 0.6. That gets you 247.8 versus the bottom one is 308. So it's more damage per second, which I think is what I want with Sniper. So that means we are, in fact, keeping neither of these. What in the world am I doing? There we go. And we're gonna sell everything else as soon as we get to something to sell. Sell 6 items for $42,405. Absolutely. That's more items that I don't need to be carrying. So let's make our way back out of this place. That's what I'm just gonna call it, a place. I was gonna call it something else, something a little bit more mean perhaps, but now thinking about it, I think I'm just gonna call it a place. Because it is just a place, really. It's more the people that inhabit this place that make it a sinking cesspit of slime that I do not want to participate in. But can't blame the place for being that, can I? Hey guys, so I think that's enough for this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to keep up with this series. If there's anything you want to let me know, make sure to write it down in the comments, but if you don't have time, utilize that like-dislike bar for some quick feedback. Whatever you decide to do, please check out some more stuff on the channel, and I'll see you in whatever thing you watch next. Zoink out.